everyone, Kimberly here, and it is a Tuesday, May 24th, and I just wanted to follow up from a couple of the videos that I've posted since leaving Hopkins and, quote-unquote pain-free. I mean, I say pain-free, sure, when it rains I get a little bit of a pain right at the source of my fusion site, say just like anybody who had a knee replacement, hip replacement, that type of thing. And of course, I'm doing so much more at home, and sometimes you can overdo, and my back tells me just by way of, a little bit of pain, nothing severe, but enough that I'm now educated enough to know, hey, back off what you're doing, take a break. But it's nothing to the extent that it used to be. It just means cutting back a little bit on whatever it was that I was doing and get back to it, an hour or two later or the next day, depending on, how bad it is and what the task is at hand. So also, I wanted to clarify on a comment that I made regarding physical therapy. I'd received a few emails after I made the comment that physical therapy could be potentially a part of my life for the rest of my life. And when I say that, I mean it in a positive way. Like, for instance, right now I'm just continuing it, 1 to 2 times per week because I have the time. And you can never get enough core strength. People with spinal fusion always will have to be cognizant and aware of the fact that there is this adjacent disc disease that you can get above or below your spinal fusion. And so it's a commitment is all. I will go back to work hopefully very shortly, and when that happens I will drop the physical therapy and just change over to the gym, to continue with the core. I also, keep going and incorporating the walking. It's a huge part of just, staying in shape, basically. Also, it gives me a lot more energy and stamina that I lost being while at the hospital, kind of one floor living. So that's why I do it, but also it makes me feel better in general. I mean, I don't know anybody who doesn't take a walk and feels better afterwards. So also I force myself on those days that I really don't want to. I make sure I just go out and do it, if even for a few minutes. So in terms of having physical therapy as a part of my life for the rest of my life is really just so I want to stay one step ahead. I want to make sure that my core is always the strongest it can be, so I don't put myself at risk. And also, if I start to feel pain again in any way, shape, or form, I will be back in physical therapy to review and possibly, do the physical therapy for a couple of weeks and get back to where I was again. So that's really all that comment was. Anyway, that's all I'm going to address right now, I think. Oh, I did want to mention that I had a lot of stiffness yesterday and today, and so I did see my pain management specialist, and he gave me cortisone, lidocaine shots, and it's not because I have pain at the fusion site or anything else. People are still wondering why I'm doing some of the things that I'm doing, if I'm better, pain-free, whatever you want to call it. And it doesn't mean that I'll never have another problem again. So I woke up a couple of days ago, stiff back. Could have been potentially just from the exercises I've been doing or house cleaning, and by today I was so stiff on the right side, which is not my fusion site, that I went in to see my pain management specialist, got a couple of shots. I already feel it loosening up, so that's great, and it's really all I was looking for. So anyway, yeah, okay, that's all I have for today, and I hope that everybody has a great week. Hopefully I'll get one more post in before Memorial Day, but if not, everybody enjoy their Memorial Day, and take care. Talk to you soon. Bye, everybody.